What up, y'all? Today is Monday. You know, we're gonna kick off the week with this Q&A session. We got a couple of questions in. We're gonna keep it short this time. And if you want to get into the Q&A, all you gotta do is type a question into the comment. I'm gonna heart it, and on next Monday, you're gonna get your answer. So without further ado, let's kick it off with my homeboy here, Lauren Corlett. Yo, Marcelian, I'm looking to get into PvP. Would you suggest dueling, skirmishes, BGs, or what? I played some BGs, but due to so many people fighting, usually 1v2 or other uneven fight, I don't feel like I'm learning. PS, great content, so glad I find the channel. Keep it up. Thanks a lot, Lauren. So, when you're trying to get into PvP for like the first time or trying to be a bit competitive, I wouldn't think BGs is your best point. Of course, it's always a grind. It doesn't matter if it's dueling, skirmishes, or BGs. You will get frustrated because there's a lot of stuff you have to like take in. But if I were to like give any advice, if you just started off, I would say dueling, dog. That's what I did in the beginning. You know, dueled a lot of classes. This is how I learned what a lot of classes do. And the thing is, you get your ass handed to you a lot of the times, but you learn, okay? You learn different abilities. And if you don't know what happens, or you don't recognize like the little icon for the cooldown or ability or whatever, you can always ask that player you're dueling, hey man, how the fuck did I die? Why didn't you get any stuns? Why couldn't I hit you? Shit like that. So I'd say dueling would be in the first spot. Skirmishes would be on the second spot, just because over there you have add-ons like Gladius X, and you can like track different abilities and what they do and what tends to happen. And also, when playing skirmishes, you can also get the add-on called GladiatorlossA. I'll have a link in the description for it. Basically, it's a voice that announces you the enemy team cooldowns and trinkets and shit like that. It's really useful if you just turn it up. Hope this helps, Lauren, and keep them coming, brother. Okay. Next one is from good old Sakanonak. Just curious, what's your PC spec? Love your channel, keep it up. Thanks a lot, man. My PC spec, I haven't like upgraded anything in a while now, so, but the basic gist of it, it's an i7 Haswell. It's not overclocked and anything like that. Graphics card, it's a 1060 GTX. What else? 16 gigs of RAM, 2 SSDs. Basically, I mean, I have no problem with it. If you really want the whole full-on detail, let me know. I'll just make like something in the... I'm gonna answer your comment with all of the description of it. But this is basically what I roll with. Thanks a lot, Saki boy. Keep on coming. Alright, next one is from Chris D. I've been playing my Ret in PvP, currently 340 item level, and I feel like I do significantly less damage than the people I fight against, as well as members of my team. Can you talk a little bit more about the rotation priority and some common mistakes I could be making? Thanks. Ooh, okay. So the first thing you have to know, Chris, as a Ret Paladin, currently, it's not about dealing the most damage, okay? So you don't have to be frustrated, or your teammates don't have to be frustrated that you don't do as much damage. And this is because, one, we're so easy to kite and we're super immobile, and two, you have to focus a little bit on, you know, being useful with bops and dispels and freedoms and off heals and shit like that. That translates into less damage, like both of these aspects, right? When it comes to rotation priority, you usually start off with Blade of Justice Judgment. Now, I don't know if you're playing with Inquisition or not, but I'm just gonna assume you don't. So you're playing with Divine Purpose. Now, Blade of Justice Judgment, you stun the other target or your current target, you pop your wings, then you use your Execution Sentence, then Wake of Ashes, Templar's Verdict, and so on and so forth. I actually talk a lot about this on the PvP guide I made for Ret Paladins. I'm gonna have that in the description, and hopefully that, you know, maybe it makes it more easier for you. Let me know, okay? Thanks for the question, Chris. Keep on coming. Alright, next one is from Mr. Renato Rebello. Maybe he's Italian. Hey, I'm new here and really enjoy your vids. Thank you, man. I didn't really play PvP that much in Legion, 1.6 max, that's okay. But now that there is that beautiful transmag, I really want to go to 2K. I gotcha. So, I just wanted to know if it was easier in 2v2 or 3v3. And in 2v2, is double DPS better than 1 DPS and 1 heal? Thanks. If you're talking about Ret Paladin in 2v2, that's a grind fest right there. I mean, you can have faster progression playing as double DPS with a Ret, specifically if you play either Ret Rogue, Ret Hunter. A couple of people suggested Ret Shadow Priest as well. That can work, but Ret Healer would be pretty tough. Ret Paladins don't really shine that much currently in 2v2 arenas. When it comes to 3v3, I think that's your best bet if you find like some, you know, decent partners that you can you know, learn with them as you go through and you don't switch them up all the time. So in that case, always Ret Hunter Healer works, obviously, Ret Warrior Healer, and once again, some Glad Pallies from the Twitch also recommended Ret Shadow Priest Healer. That could also work. So you have to like experiment a little bit, see how things go out for you, but this is my 2 cents in it, man. So good luck getting your 2K, man. It shouldn't be too hard. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. This one is from Frank's Do It Yourself. Are there any classes that you find harder to kill in PvP as a Ret Pally? I know somebody answered this. I think it was Omnance. Dude, it's no brainer, right? The hardest classes to kill as a Ret are mages, first of all, and probably hunters. This is because they can kite you to death, they can keep you slow, they can keep their distance all the time, and decent ones will not let you touch them. Now, of course, there's when we talk in PvP and specifically arenas, you know, you have your partners who can help with the slows, who can help with the gap closes and shit like that, so it's not always a one-way street. If we talk in duels, a decent mage will never ever let you touch him. Same goes for a hunter as well. Some problems can occur also when fighting elemental shamans. They can also kite your ass pretty good, keep you slowed all the time. So this is, for me at least, the hardest to kill as a Ret. Hopefully some things will change in the future. Thanks for the question, Frankie boy. Keep them coming. Alright, next one is from Ilya Bonev. Sorry for the noob question, but do you think this macro below is necessary? Oh, this one would start attack, start crusader strike. I don't think it's being used anymore. I don't know. I used to use this shit in Cataclysm and Mop, just because I wanted like to kick off the attack like instantly, don't have to like target and shit. So it could be useful, but from what I know, these melee on-hit abilities already target your closest target, right? Judgment doesn't really have this mechanic implemented into it, so it's not a noob question, dog. There's no noob questions over here, so don't even worry about that. I personally don't use this macro anymore. As I said, the mechanic is already built there, you know, to have the closest target get to you and start off the attack. So that's my 2 cents, man. Thanks for the question, Ilya. Keep on coming, brother. Okay, next one is from Christian Matinko. Hello, bastard. Hey, bastard. Have been watching you for over a month. Love your videos. Thanks a lot, dog. Would you be able to do a video, tips against every spec as a Retry? Share your personal knowledge and experience for people like me who are starting to play arenas. Thanks, bro. Oh boy. Well, this is a really hard undertaking to do as a Ret Paladin, because against specific specs, there's really not much you can do. See the question earlier about, you know, hard classes to get countered, like Frost Mages and Hunters. The thing is, I try to do this within my PvP videos and on my stream as well. So when you see like arena videos with commentary over them, I usually tend to like talk about what cooldown has been used, what ability has been used, and what do I do about it, okay? And same goes in the stream, right? When something happens, you know, I tell it to my partner, let's do this, let's do that. So I'm trying to do that within the videos. I'm probably gonna start working on such a thing, like at the point where we don't have dead counters. Like as I said, a decent mage, you cannot kill him. Period. So what point would it be for me to like give out advices against mages? Well, that there are things that can be done, but mostly I will consider it, and hopefully it will be done after 8.1, in the sense that we will have some changes to Ret Paladin's mobility. So yeah, that's basically it. But thank you so much, Christian. Thank you for hanging around for over a month. Hopefully you stay even longer, and thank you for the question. Keep them coming. All right, and the last question is from Jay the Product. Do you intend to play Classic? And if you do, will you try Ret Paladin or something else? I'm aiming to play DPS warrior myself. Now the thing about Classic WoW for Ret Paladins, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna try it. I played Ret Paladin on a private server for Classic, and I didn't really like it. I haven't started playing WoW on Classic. I started in Burning Crusade, and even then it was a bit fucked up. But I didn't really like it that much, and I know a lot of people that complain about Ret Paladins in Classic. So as you know, or as you may or may not know, I play Ret Paladin as a main and Rogue as an alt. It's like main two classes that I fuck with. So I'm probably gonna go Rogue in Classic just because I know them bastards did really good in PvP. Because I'll be looking for that PvP, that World PvP, that BG grind. I'll be looking for that shit mostly. So that's what it is. Warriors will have it definitely good as well. Okay, so I think you're in a good spot if you're gonna play Warrior on Classic. But thank you for the question, Jay. Keep them coming, brother. And that's it. This is all we got for today. Short and sweet, as I always enjoy it. Now, of course, we have to always give a good shout out to all of our amazing Patreons. So that's Hellhunter, Romper Force-Kid, Joshua Elliott, Coco Olfer, Xerup, and Helldope. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and making possible all of these videos. And if you would like to support us in that way, Patreon link is in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the questions. Have a great week ahead. Peace.